In the tutorial right before this, I made the point that commas and periods always go inside the quotes. Once again, commas and periods, they go inside the quotes. But what about exclamation marks and question marks? Well, it's a bit more difficult but more logical with those punctuation marks. So let's go through it here. Here's a sentence. Do you like the poem titled Ode to Joy? All right, so we have a quote here. We have to end the quote over here, but you may have noticed that this is a question, right? With do. Do you like the poem titled Ode to Joy? Well, what's it going to be? Which of these possibilities? Will it be this one here? Ode to Joy, question mark, quote, or joy, quote, question mark? Which one do you think? Well, use your logic there and ask yourself, what's the question there? Is it the whole statement or is it the title of the poem? All right, with that said, before I give you the answer, let's look at the second one here. I like the poem titled, Am I Happy? I don't know if that's a real poem, but there needs to be a poem written out there. So the statement is, I like the poem titled, Am I Happy? So the statement is not a question, but the quotation stuff is a question. See the difference here? So in which case, for the bottom one, what do you want to do here? Do you want to end it with this deal here, question mark quotation, or quote question mark? Now with commas and periods, it was easy. You just stuck it all inside the quotes. But for exclamation marks and question marks, it depends. So to make this point, let me show you something over here. We're going to come right back there to that, but hang on, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. All right, so let's look over here. Let me move this over a little bit so you can see it. All right, question marks and quotation marks. So if a question mark belongs to the material being quoted, it goes inside the quote. If the question belongs to the entire sentence, it goes after the quote marks. So how about this? She said, how many people are there? It's going inside there, all right? So to highlight that, see where I am right there. It goes inside because the quoted matter is the question. How about down here? Did he say, I don't need no help in my grammar? All right, I don't need no help with my grammar is not a question, but it falls within a question. Did he say? In which case, it's this deal down here. It goes after. The quoted material is not the question. The entire statement is a question. This is a bizarre one over here. If it's a question and a question, I have to read this myself because I wasn't quite sure, but that makes sense. Did you say, how many people are there? Well, you just want one question mark and it would go after. To tell you the truth, I don't think it's ever going to happen in your life. I've never written it. I don't think I've ever seen it. So I guess you just want to know that to be impressive to other people. What really matters is this one up here and this one down here. Okay, with that said, let's go to our original. Where is that over here? Yeah, here we go. So now you know what you want to do. Do you like the poem titled, let me get this here. Do you like the poem titled Ode to Joy? Well, which of these two do you want? Yep, you got it. So let's put it right in here. You want it to be this right here. Quote, question mark, because Ode to Joy is not a question, but do you like the poem titled Ode to Joy? That is a question. Think down here. I like the poem titled Am I Happy? Am I happy is a question. So it goes like that. And it makes logical sense. Now the same is true with exclamation marks. You know what those babies look like? You know, whoops, probably not going to see that, are you? But it's that mark down there. Let me move this up here a little bit. Yeah, exclamation marks are the same thing. Okay, so it's worth knowing this punctuation stuff. All right, that'll do it.